Well, good evening. Livio, Regano with tonight's weather. The long weekend's shaping up to be okay, but not brilliant. Quite a bit of cloud and just too dicey to lay out a picnic rug without getting nervous about rain, especially near the beach or anywhere exposed to the southeast wind. Temperatures today were all quite well behaved, just slightly warmer than average at the top end, but quite a bit warmer last night, mainly because of cloud, moisture and the overheated Pacific Ocean. On the satellite loop now, it's hard to ignore this big deck of cloud across the southern half of Australia. It's going to bring some very cold and wet weather for the southern states. It won't affect us in any direct way. As you can see closer to home, there are clouds, most along the east coast and ranges, and they're producing the odd shower. And in fact, it hasn't really amounted to anything more than about 10 millimetres in our wettest gauges overnight. So it's nothing really to be too concerned about, just might ruin your picnic plans. Today's chart, southeast winds, you can see as we've had for the last several days, there is a high that's just below the screen, and we've got that same general low pressure area in the Coral Sea, which together are guiding the southeast winds along the coast. They're blowing over warm water, so they're quite moist, and they are producing those odd showers. And we did get some today, even though we had plenty of sun in between. Tomorrow's chart, same again as today. There's an inland trough now, which will start to bring showers and storms to the west of us. And on the outlook chart, that will result in a peak of rainfall over the Darling Downs, which might affect the Sunshine Coast to some degree as well. So now the latest from the Weather Bureau, the boating forecast for Sunshine Coast waters. East to southeast winds blowing anywhere between 10 and 20 knots this weekend on a 2-metre easterly swell. On Monday, winds shift a little more southerly after that trough and then strengthen to average about 15 to 20 knots. Prepare for some big tides over the long weekend with the new moon due on Sunday. There'll be a rather large peak tomorrow morning and an even bigger one at night. The South East Coast District, a 50% chance of showers tomorrow, a modest deterrent to outdoor gatherings perhaps. Maroochydore 19 to 27 degrees, still a touch warm. Nambour 26, Gympie again 27. Looking ahead for Maroochydore, steady southeasterly type weather for the week ahead. Even beyond Labor Day, there'll be showers perpetually threatening with warm humid nights and mild partly cloudy days. Well, that's me for this week, folks. I've run out of stuff to say, so I'll save it until Monday, when I'm sure there'll be plenty more to talk about. It's just boring southeasterly weather anyhow, so I doubt much will change between now and then. Have a fab weekend, and now it's over to Robbie Sherwell with the Surf Report.
Thanks, Livio. Well, there's been plenty of onshore winds for the last couple of weeks. The winds are supposed to drop off that little bit, only around that 10 to 12 knot mark east-southeast on Saturday and Sunday, before around that 15 knot plus southeaster on Monday. Now, the swell should hang in that metre mark over the Saturday and Sunday, and it's supposed to be up around that 1.5 metres on Monday. Let's just wait and see what happens. The tides are high between 8 and 9 each morning. Now, the better place we're checking for waves, still waves on the point breaks, with it being an easterly swell. The outside points at Noosa, Alex, Cartwright and Moffats. Other than that, it should be we're checking around Coolum and the bays. Also, we're checking the Maroochydore stretch and between Ann Street and Curramundi. If you're out there thinking about a swim, when those tides drop out during the day, relatively dangerous conditions with strong rips and currents. Pay heed to lifeguards' warnings and only swim between the red and yellow flags. Have a wonderful weekend across the coast. Now it's back to you, Rob.
Yeah, wonderful, Robbie. Good on you, mate. Thanks for your company. Have a terrific long weekend. Catch you Monday. Good night.